YouTube, I'm Shannon.
I'm Lily.
I have no idea what she's doing right now.
No,
I give her 2 farts. So, we are here to review Real Housewives of Orange County, Season 8, Episode 16. Everyone's home from Canada.
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 You guys have awesome bacon.
And Gretchen tells Slade that Tamara has turned on her again. And he's like, I was wondering when that was going to happen.
Girl, I'm psychic and I knew it.
And Gretchen thinks that Heather is jealous of her, and that's why there is this big stink over Malibu country. I don't think Heather's jealous of you for any reason whatsoever. I think there's some miscommunication, and this is where I stand on this whole Malibu thing. First of all, I don't give a shit. The show was a flop, so nobody gives a flying fuck who was or was not supposed to be on it. Really. And I just think that there's a possibility here that there's been some miscommunications, and I don't know that even if you are a reoccurring guest star, that casting necessarily sits down with you and tells you who is and is not going to be on this show for the duration of the show. I just don't think that Heather's...
I'm so pretty.
I like Heather, and I think that she's telling what she thinks is true, but I think Heather needs to acknowledge she may not know everything where this is concerned.
Heather, you make mistakes too because you're a human being.
Vicky talks to Brianna and tells Brianna how she needs a man because she's missing Brooks and everything. And here's my thing, Vicky. Love yourself. You do not need a man.
Marry yourself.
And I don't understand when you've been married and divorced and married and divorced and married to a guy that's also been divorced and not paying his child support. At some point, don't you just go, things are kind of easier on my own. I'm going to slow down here. I'm going to not rush into anything else. Gretchen and Alexis have lunch. That did not go well. At all. Yeah, that's what I thought of their lunch. And Gretchen's mad that Alexis didn't reach out when Slade's son was sick.
Bad.
Which kind of is in bad taste. And then Alexis, who I do like more this season, but Alexis was like, well, I Twittered about it. Okay, well, Twittering just makes it seem fake, because it's like to the public, you're trying to make it seem like you give a shit. But in all reality, you don't. So you're not actually calling Gretchen and being like, hey, I'm sorry that he's sick and everything. So I thought, if you're really trying to be genuine, Alexis, then you probably should have done more than Twitter about it. Stop it with that. You're making me nervous.
No, I'm a Teenage Mutant Girl Turtle.
Lydia and her life group. The fact that she has this life group just makes her a bigger fucking flake than I thought she was to begin with, which I thought she was a pretty big judgmental flake, but now her life group, and even her life group, the people that are supposed to be there to support her, she's talking about stuff, and they're talking about,
enough?
They're like, oh, you know, I help people who have been sold as slaves, and she's like, well, I picked my kids up from school today. So even your life group thinks you're a waste of space. No, she's like, I'm silly. That's what I bring to it. I'm silly. Silly don't pay the bills, okay? Silly's not saving anybody's life. It's not making anybody's life better. You do not get 4 stars for being silly. I'm fucking silly all the time. Nobody gives a shit, so accept it. Vicky and Brooks go to Napa for Vicky's vodka.
She's vodka.
And Mike is the guy of her... She has her own vodka coming out. Mike is her distiller. I don't have a vodka. I have a shot.
See, she's been working on this because she's rich and she can be on TV, so she can just be like, I think I'll create my own vodka.
That would be great.
Can you guys just give it
See, and I've already created an alcoholic beverage. It's called Lucky Shots, available in apple pie and strawberry lemonade.
She's cooler than Vicky.
Yes.
She doesn't just
And I've been working on this for almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
It's available in Missouri and Kansas, so ask your local liquor store for it.
Be like,
please.
do you have Lucky Shots? If you don't, you're a loser.
I want to get lucky. Or you can go to our website, gotluckyshots.com, and find out more about it. But anyway, and my mic, his name's Chad. I have a Chad. She's got a mic.
What's your distributor's name?
Well, I have a few of those.
Oh.
Anyway,
See, so cool.
so Vicky is gonna have a bacon flavor vodka, and she
love
tried it in a
bacon.
Bloody
Is it
Mary.
Canadian?
No, it's just regular bacon.
Well, then
bacon.
You suck.
Anyway, she decides
It's
to
not
call it the
Canadian.
Bloody Piggy. It's a Bloody Mary with her bacon vodka in it, and Slade made
What's a
comments
Bloody
about
Mary?
her. It's like tomato juice and vodka. I can't drink them. It just not. I don't like tomato juice. It nauseates me.
1, 2, 3.
That's how I feel about Bloody Marys. But anyway, a lot of people like them. She wants to call it the Bloody Piggy because Slade said she looked like Miss Piggy. You look like Miss Piggy.
It's not a show without me!
So Alexis is going up for a
That
small
must be easy
part
to
in
pick
a
your nose.
drama
Just be like-
series. And she's supposed to play a child psychologist. And I didn't think she did too bad in her reading, except for she's like drawing stick people. Hand me that pen over there.
It's too far.
It's too far. So she's got her pen and paper, and she's like doing her role reading and whatnot.
That's
And
so funny.
she's like this. Oh, you can't even see this. But there's like stick people. Does anybody here look familiar?
I think that is...
Yes, I've seen that guy before. I've totally seen him before. He stole my purse. Anyway, I just thought it was funny that she was like trying to draw people and she draws these stick people. But I thought she did all right for somebody that's really not an actress. And
I could be an actress.
but the guy that was like the producer was kind of weird and creeping me out with his tongue hanging out, and he's like put your tongue back in your mouth, creepo. I don't know what your deal is, but you're making me sick.
This is someone who can pick their nose with their tongue.
Learned a good lesson on this episode from Lydia's mom, who I like way better than I like Lydia. Lydia, smoke a joint. I might like you better too. But Lydia's mom says never squeeze the tea bag. Let the toxins in your tea. Good to know, good to know. Don't go squeezing the tea bag.
There we go.
Gretchen recording a love song to Slade. Whatever. To propose. And she is talking about it to the people at the recording studio. And she's like telling them how Slade, before he met her, had to date 5 girls
5 to know the right
to get
one.
everything that Gretchen has. Okay, Gretchen, calm down, okay? You're hot. You got a good body.
She's pretty.
I think you've got some ambition. But you're not all that, okay? You are not so all that he needed 5 women to compete with you, okay?
My cat was
That's
humping
bullshit.
my other cat.
That's like a person saying, oh, they had to hire 10 people to replace me at my job. So, Brooks and Vicky have dinner. And they discuss their relationship while they're in Napa. And I'm going to say this. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. Brooks is shady as fuck. He really is. He has got shade written all over. Shady. But
attractive face.
he does have a point in that Vicky should not be letting her kid run her life and determine who she can date and when she can see them. So I always tell Lily, I'm like, I'll date who I want. And you know what? The fact I'm not dating anybody, that's because I said I'm not dating anybody, not because you said I can't.
We're each other's Valentines.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she's my Valentine.
She's the best Valentine ever.
Oh, you girl.
Don't touch my hair, though. Thank you for watching. Next episode is going to be huge. Slade
Huge!
and Gretchen and the proposal.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Subscribe.